Hi all. In today class, we're going to see what are the different types of EEG waveforms we will be getting when we are using electroencephalograph. Okay. So actually that is five types of EEG waveforms, starting with delta, theta, alpha, beta, and gamma. Okay. So for easy remembering, use this word called D tab. Okay, D T A B. So D tab G. So what does it means? D for delta, T for theta, A for alpha, B for beta, G for gamma. The reason why I have placed in this order means, so all the EEG waveforms we will be classifying either 4 types, 5 types, or whatever it is. It's everything is based on frequency. Here, unlike ECG, here we can't focus. Like we will not be focusing on amplitude. So if you see the ECG, we have the two parameters. One is time and another one is amplitude. So based on this amplitude, we each and everything have a standard amplitudes and frequency and time, everything to have some standard normal ECG waveform. But here in this case of EEG, we don't have a standard amplitudes, whereas by means of a frequency, we will have different classification. Okay, the amplitude is like it will keep on changing. We can't stop the working function of the brain, right? So even while we are sleeping, or while we are working, or while we are dreaming, or wherever whatever we are doing, our brain is continuously 24/7 is keep on working. If it stop working, it means that we are died. Okay, it's like we almost dead. So in that case, it's very hard to record or measure the amplitude of brain signal. So what we are doing here means, just by means of frequency, we have a different types of calculation. The frequency are based on the order of the frequency, that is from ascending to descending. So it's starting from the brain frequency, it is starting from 0.5 to 4 hertz. So if you see the next one, then it start from 4 to 8. Then if you see our next alpha, that is 8 to 13. Then beta is 13 to 32, and gamma is 30 to 500. So it is going like this in ascending order. That is the reason I have given the short trick to remember the order of EEG is D tab G. Okay, D tab G, D for delta, T for theta, A for alpha, B for beta, G for gamma. Okay, so if you say even it is easy to remember the frequency range for each waveform also. So since it start from 0.5, so 0.5 to 4, then 4 to 8, then 8 to 13, then 13 to 32, then 30 to 100. So it will be easy, right? So you can easily memorize the different types of waveforms as well as along with it's their own frequency. Okay, so now we will see what are the each waveform is actually represent, what does it mean. Okay, so if you see the delta is it is in the range of 0.5 to 4. So if you are using EEG machine to record one's brain activity, so the brain activity shows the waveform like this in this range of 0.5 to 4 hertz. It means that the patient, the people who is under recording who is under recording, they are in like deep sleep. Maybe they may not, they doesn't have some consciousness. Okay, that is the actual the state of brain that a waveform is represent. So if you are getting 0.5 to 4 hertz means the people is that they are in deep sleep or loss of consciousness. If we see the theta, that is a 4 to 8 hertz, if it is getting like this waveform means, then it represent the people is have light sleep. Okay, or they have a dream sleep, or they have a partial consciousness, that is a reduced consciousness. For example, we used to call it as for example, if you see the students in the class after post lunch, they are in this stage. If you are taking any theory class, the students will be like they are in off sleep daydream. They will be physically present without any consciousness. Okay, they are they are like in their own world. So that state, if you are recording EEG for that particular student, they used to get the waveform like in the range of 4 to 8 hertz, that is a theta. Okay, next one is alpha. So alpha is like more relaxed state. Okay, so for example, if you are going for first class in first day in first class, like we will be so fresh, so relaxedly we will be listening the class. Or I will be telling another example, like when you are listening some music while you are doing some bus travel in window seats. If you are listening some melody songs, and you are if you are enjoying that song very in relaxed manner, then in that case your brain is like in alpha stage. It's produce the electrical activity in range of 8 to 13 hertz. Okay, so next one is beta. So beta, it's like something, it's more active. You need some attention, you need some focused. Okay, while you are doing some activity. For example, if you are doing some calculation, if you are doing any if you are doing any problematic sums or problematic papers, or you are studying some problematic papers or solving some quiz or problems, so in there you need some attention. You will not like doing some things while doing like other thing, like watching TV or listening music, something you are not doing parallelly. So that type of category will come to this beta. Okay, so beta means you need some attention while you are doing something. Okay, that is the beta. So that is like awake and alert. Okay, in short word is, we can see short to identify this beta, to remember this beta type of waveform is like you can easily have awake or alert. Okay, the functionality of this waveform. Next one is gamma. This is hyper concentration and focus. Okay, it's like your IQ level should be very high. You have to think out of box. Okay, so in that case, like you will be more into that particular topic. You are should be deep into that particular topic without a zero diversion. So there you need a 105 percentage of concentration. Okay, so if that much concentration is needed, that is why the word is called hyper concentration and focus. So in that case, you are doing, say if you see some research people or scientists, so they will be like more into that. They will forget to eat, they will forget to sleep, they will forget to think everything. They feel like they are in different world. Okay, so that type of mentality or brain mentality of that people, brain, if you see the brain activity of that particular people, the activity, the electrical activity will be in the range of 30 to 100 hertz. Okay, so these are the different waveforms you will be classified when you are like measuring of the help of EEG machine. So from this waveform itself, you come to know what is the status of the brain, what is actually the mentality of the mental state of the particular people. Also, you get to know whether in depressed state, whether they are anxious, whether they are like so happy, or they are so like what. They are not good to feel, or they are not feel good at something like that. Okay, even you can read what is the mental state of that people. Okay, that's in that way the EEG will also so helpful to understanding the mental health of the people. Okay, so in next class we will see how the electrodes will be placed. We know what is EEG, how does it like work, how we will be capturing the electrical activity of the brain, and what are the different types of brain activity. Now next we should know the connection between these two. Okay, so that we will be discussing in next class. Thank you.